Okay, now this is the first time I'm actually going to try and review. I've never really done reviews before, but I've had people ask me several times to do reviews, because I have this tendency to go on and on about talking about things, trying to get people to play things, and then 2 days later suddenly they turn me a message saying, "Oh my god, Philly, you are so awesome, you made me play this game, now I love you forever." And I'm like, cool. So I thought I'd try and infect more people with my latest new fad, which is war. So this is me trying to do a review. Now I do apologise, I'm not very well, so bear with me if I start choking or dying on the video. I'm okay, I've just got a bad end of the flu. I've had it for about a week and a half, it's probably going to be going away soon. Bloody hope so. Anyway, on to the review. Okay, well first, obvious thing with one of these games is your character. It's like the most important part. It's got to be customisable, it's got to be what you want it to be. So, customisable options weren't amazing. You can do some things with it, but it's not the same with War, with WoW, with Neverwinter Nights. You don't have that much control over it. See, I just want Will Wright to just go do. I want to completely change this and make it completely customisable. But then the game will probably be about 20 gig more space on the computer and need about 10 more billion sticks of RAM and so on and so forth. That's just me being pedantic. But the customisable options are pretty good and the character options are pretty good. Might be because I know Warhammer anyway that they seem more appealing to me, but I just think they're very good. It doesn't seem like every game, like you always have elves, you always have humans. To me it's completely different because it's Warhammer and I've played it before, I know it before, so it doesn't just seem like the cliche, "Oh look, I'm an elf, ooh, I'm Ponzi." It's not like that, although I do think high elves are big giant Ponzis. Dark elves are rather cool. I've actually, because everyone I know is going order, and I wanted to actually play with everyone who I'm friends with, I've ended up doing a bright wizard, which I will show you anyway, but first, here's the other characters. Okay, so in the characters. Now, as I said earlier, I went for order because virtually everyone I know was obviously gone for order. So I went for Empire because high elves don't really appeal to me. I don't really want to be a Ponzi high elf wearing a skirt. Neither do dwarfs, they don't appeal to me either. But Empire kind of did. I wanted to be blowing stuff up, so I went for a bright wizard, and this is my character. Okay, this review is probably going to be a little bit order-centric because, well, I can't seem to find that many destruction things, and all the packs which I downloaded for the website toolkit seem to just have order characters in it. Plus, it's a little bit destruction controlled at the moment, so come play War, come and beat order. Because every time I go into a new land, it's like, ooh, this area's destruction controlled. Again. Ooh, this area's destruction controlled. Again. The Empire wasn't too bad at first, it was a little bit order. But now, every time I go back down to Nordland, if I ever want to go and meet someone who's just started and just like help them kill some things, it's like, oh, this area's under control of destruction. Which kind of makes doing some of the RVR things a little bit tricky, because everyone knows if you're searching around for a random pile of spices in an RVR area, it's a lot easier to do if there is some level 11 Chaos Knight swacking you over the head with a big giant axe, especially when you're a level 7, and especially when he's got 10 friends throwing bolts at you from behind him. So yeah, that's why this is a little bit order-centric, so I do apologise if you are a destruction character. They are cool. I do have a dark elf, so I probably will do a destruction review. I guess this is an order review, I guess. You know how these things go. Okay, now apart from the characters, the most important part of the game is, well, the game itself, playing the game. I don't like running around because it's like, oh look, I'm running. It kind of irritated me on WoW, and it's a little bit irritating on War. But I've kind of got this idea that on War, there's always seems to be something around the corner. And even when I'm like running all the way to like meet one of my friends, I just stick the numlock thing on, and instead of following it on the screen, I follow it on the map. And it might just be my brain thinking, ooh, this is a bit quicker. It might not be, it might actually be quicker when you're running on high. I highly doubt it, otherwise you'd see people randomly speeding up, going past you down the thing, going, how are they going so bloody fast? But I don't know if it's because you watch it on the map, you're watching a little arrow move instead of your character just going, jogging, I'm jogging. You're not watching that. And plus there's a flee option where you go, run faster, 20 seconds later, run faster. it gets you places a little bit quicker. So that you can then run around with friends, and you can go through all the different areas, through the dwarf area, through the human area, through the elf area. And in all those areas, there's influence rewards, as well as renown rewards, and as well as XP. You mainly seem to get renown during RVRs, but every now and then, when I'm doing a PQ, public quest, a random little 1 renown point pops above my head. It's supposed to be when you kill like big characters, but I have no idea when mine pop up. They just seem to randomly go, ooh, you have 1 renown. Vaguely pointless, because when you go into an RV, I get, ooh, you got 50 renown. So I think that 1 renown saying like, go into an RVR, you can get more there. Or there might actually be a reason for it, or it might be a glitch, because the game has only been out for a week. Or I might just be completely forgetting why it happened, and it did happen for a reason, but I'm ill, so bleh. But the influence rewards are probably my favourite. It's a little blue bar in the top corner of your screen, and there's one in every chapter. It's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, currently up to about chapter 7 myself, but I am going back to like the dwarf and elf area doing chapter 5, chapter 6, because you can get some really cool items, and even if you can't use them, well, you can use them, but if you've already got items that are better than them, you can go to an auction house and sell them for like 5 gold. Depends how many gullible people are online at the time, or you can just sell them at the merchant and get like a couple of silver coins for them, depending. So I have seen some ridiculously overpriced stuff in the auctions, like some stuff that I'm wearing, which I could probably sell for like 10 silver pieces in the thing, just because they you can only get them on influence rewards, are going for plus 6 gold pieces. I've seen sometimes. Sometimes they're a bit more reasonable, they're down for 1 gold piece, which still a little bit high, considering I flogged them sometimes for like a couple of silver pieces before I actually got to Altdorf, which when I got to Altdorf I was kicking myself for completely, because like, crap, I could have like 1,000,000 gold pieces by now if I'd flogged all that stuff in the auction. Well, probably not 1,000,000, but I'm exaggerating, it's what I do. Okay, I'm trying to keep this sort of like a time limit, so if I've missed anything out, probably one of the other 1,000,000 or so reviews on YouTube has already covered it, and probably covered all the stuff that I've covered. But I thought I'd spin on it. But if I have missed anything, and you really, really, really want me to explain it more, just send me a message and I'll probably do another video for it. I'm fine with that. I'm only work 9-5, so I've got like a ton of time afterwards when I'm not playing War. But anyway, I'm trying to keep this into like a time limit. I'm losing that time limit by rambling, so I'm going to shut up now. Anyway, before this little tiny ramble, I did show a quick clip of the map. Now those red blots that look like someone's just bled all over your map mean that you've got a quest there. That's without installing something like Quest Helper, or like I had to with WoW, because on WoW it's driving me crazy trying to find out where the hell I was going. But this one, the red blots are there. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward looking for like one chest in a red blot that's half the size of your screen. But at least you know you're in the right area, without having to try and work out, am I in the right area? What's this area called? Where'd that want me to go? No, I'm not sure. Let's run around for half an hour looking anyway. With a red blot, it's like, I'm in a red blot, so I must be in the right area. It does have its flaws, obviously, because sometimes it's in the middle. Sometimes it's so much on the end that you don't really think to look there. But at least it's there. It's telling you it's there. It's near the red blot. It's in the red blot, which I think is a really nice touch. There is quite a few nice touches in the games that did make me go, oh, that's really funky. Like the dyes. The dyes are actually the names of Games Workshop paints, and it's not exactly a huge major part of the game, but it just made me think, oh, that's really cool. I just thought it was one of those nice things that they just throw in just for the sake of it. I just thought it was really good. What else? General combat and the RVR thing, where you're actually fighting other people in the RVR, you can just but it's a bit annoying when you accidentally walk into one, or if you're doing like a public quest with a load of people and you get into a warband, which is basically a giant party. You get into a warband and you cast a spell to like, one of my powers is like a 25% chance of getting people to hit people. Just a little sword thing. I just cast it on everyone. If one of those people has just come out of an RVR area, suddenly you're all flagged for RVR. Or just I am, because I've cast a spell on them. I'm now flagged for RVR. So if some level 20 giant chaos guy comes past and go, that person's flagged for VR. Thwack! I'm now respawning. Irritating. The debuff thing is a bit irritating as well. I did kind of like the way how in War, when you die to ghosts, you got to walk your way back to your character, then you're alive again, and you're in the same area. In War, when you're dead, you respawn back in the area, in the closest town to you, and you've got a debuff on your character, means that you're more likely to die quicker, your health slightly decreased, so you've got to go to a healer, get that knocked off you. Easy enough to do. There's always a healer where you respawn, but sometimes if you're in a public quest, you're in a rush, so you speed off back, and when you're half there go, crap, I forgot to heal myself, and you either go all the way back, or do a public quest when you're slightly damaged. It's not really much of a choice, because then you've got to go back and get yourself healed again, so you can go all the way back, and by the time you got back, half the quest is over. And then when it comes to the rolling, your participation level's really low, so you've got less chance of getting a loot back. That's a few of my complaints of the game, but other than that, I said there's more good points than there are bad points. It's not like any other MMORPG I've actually ever played, because I've played Guild Wars, I've played World of Warcraft. Guild Wars and virtually everyone like Lord of the Rings were just trying to compete with World of Warcraft when it first came out, which was a serious mistake. Because when World of Warcraft first came out, it was as glitchy and as buggy as any other game on the market. Did you ever play Neverwinter Nights 2 when it first came out? Oh my god, I wanted to throw my PC out of the window. But after the patches, it was really good. Now, Warhammer got one up on that by running a beta for so long that they started seeing, when there's like a couple of thousand people on the server, what problems are there? There are still bugs. There are going to be bugs. I'm not deluded. I know there are going to be bugs in a brand new game. But I just feel like there's not that many. I was expecting more. So I was like, wow, well done, Vic. You solved that problem. You've done something that not many other games have done recently. You've managed to patch half the bugs before you release the game. Which is something that I'm so thankful for, because I'm sick of games crashing on me because of stupid little bugs. Although the patching does take a while, but it is better than the WoW patching. Where you go, accept, wait, accept, wait, accept, wait. When you load up the client, it just goes, we're now patching. Walk away from your PC, leave it for 15 or so minutes, come back, all patched, no pressing OK. Just press play and enter the game. That was good. I really did like that. It's probably the best way of patching I've seen, because you didn't have to say, yes, I want to download this patch, click. That patch has been downloaded. Do you want to download this patch? Yes, I want to download that patch. That irritated the crap out of me. This one's just like, there's a patch, we're making you download it. Whack! Downloaded, done. You can't really complain about that. There's no effort involved. Anyhow, I did that rambling thing I was trying to avoid, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. Now, I do say, if you like playing MMORPGs and you want to break from WoW because you've been playing it for months and months and months and months and months, give War a shot. It won't hurt you. It's a really fun game. It looks that little bit more realistic. It's less cartoony. There's loads of little things in it that make you go, oh, that's really nice. I know people that've been playing WoW for ages that have like gone, War, want to play War. One person I know literally spent £100 on their PC so they could play WoW. War, not WoW. So they could play War. I told you I'd get War and WoW mixed up. Or was that a different take? Never mind, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now, because I'm running out of time, and I do actually have to go out at some point, because I've been doing this for ages, because Windows Media Maker keeps crashing on me. But yeah, if you do decide to play War, and if you decide to go on the Axbite Past European server, and you are in the Empire, or you are an order character of some kind, search for Lanalay. It's on one of the many pictures I put up, but it's spelled Lanaley. That's me. Come and find me. I'll kill stuff with you, because I love killing stuff. I shall leave it at that. Bye.